Anything above 5 and up is $7. They do not have any student discounts nor any senior discounts. Everything is $7.
In my search for the Brass Teapot, the only new information I had for my efforts so far was that everything was $7. Arriving in Los Angeles during the Christmas holidays, I wasn't sure if I had in fact returned to my original plan of traveling to China for my meeting with Dr. Jing. At this time of year, LA had the industrial gray look of the People's Republic. Far away from my drop-off point at Union Station, and a long bus ride out to West LA, the Spiritualist was in the middle of a session. Those attending found peace of mind, freeing themselves of stressful thoughts. I had plenty of my own, and hoped that I too could get some help. There were no problems in that my mind was clear, focused on the search for the Brass Teapot.
I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to interrupt. I understand that you're in the middle of something right now, but I was sent here by my researchers to actually find out some very important information that we're trying to find out about a missing relic. And if you're at the end of your session, if I could have a moment with you to be able to sit down and talk with you, I would love to be able to do that.
Yes, we were just about ready to
Okay, because this is really important stuff. My name's Stewart Nelsen. I'm the director of a documentary about the Brass Teapot.
Thank you,
everyone.
We'll see you next week.
I'm sorry, folks. Thank you.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. But this is an important documentary that we're trying to find out some answers to. And I was told to come talk to a spiritualist because they might have more concrete information than a scientist has. We've been looking for information from just about anywhere we can find it, but I think that you might be a link. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to have a seat and ask you some questions and interview you.
Okay.
Thank you. So are you able to discern things and find objects even though there's no physical evidence of those objects to give you clues? Because this might be just a feeling that I'm trying to access, just a feeling that there is something out there. This is a mythological piece of pottery. As a matter of fact, it looks very much like that. You've heard the story of the Brass Teapot. Do you know it?
Yes, I have.
And you know the magical powers ascribed to it?
Yes, I do.
And you believe it?
Yes, very much so.
Well, bear with me, because I want to bring in my camera crew, and we want to ask you some questions, if you would, please. We'll be right back.
After a 2-hour interview with a spiritualist, I left with the feeling that perhaps the bus driver was more correct. Everything is $7. If the Brass Teapot were found, it could probably be had for the price of $7, or less, in some second-hand shop or bazaar somewhere in the world.